Hi, my name is Jabari Goree. I'm a part of Team Jabari, and today we are covering the country Hong Kong. In my group is Jordan, Abba, Waleed, and Fahou.
Hi guys, I will give you a little history of Google Hong Kong. Google Hong Kong was officially opened in January 2003. Google in Hong Kong set up a branches and subside to provide Hong Kong with a home network localization search service. By March 23rd, 2010 onward, as a Google China terminated censoring search service. Google took up the service of Hong Kong China network rule family. So I come up with some points in this part, which is the first one, Google Map. In January 2007, Google Map began testing and officially launched in 2008. Google just add a bunch of a new 3D imagery for Google to Google Map, as it continues to push harder into virtual reality. Yeah, and the second point I'm talking about is the transfer of Chinese search from March 23rd, 2010. Yeah, Google China announced the end to Google Chinese search service. Full review will search service go to Hong Kong from mainland China. Google.cn search request was transferred to google.com HK, namely Google Hong Kong. Also, Google Hong Kong simplified Chinese vision was enabled, and text written in simplified Chinese on home page. Welcome to Google search in China new home. Other operation in my parts are including to provide home service.
Alright, good afternoon. My name is Abba Giza. I'm here to talk about identify the extent to which Hong Kong's operations contribute to Google total worldwide operations. First of all, to add to what Waleed said, Google Hong Kong is the home of some Google's subsidiaries, which are DoubleClick Asia Limited, Google Hong Kong Limited, Google Payment Hong Kong Limited. And Google had a 20.73 billion in revenue as of April 2016, and Hong Kong contributed 9% of Google's total income, which is 1,865,700,000. Explain what Google is doing well in your selected country. Alright, this is the market share of Google based on the web browser market. The three major competitors in the market are Google, Yahoo, and Baidu. Baidu is a Chinese company that's kind of like American company with like Google. So right now Google is leading the market with 73% of the entire market share, and Yahoo has 24%, and Baidu comes in third with 3% of the market share. Alright, Google provides unfiltered, uncensored material to their customers, which is what presently people in not say Asia entirely, but China included, are looking for, which is one of the reasons why Google left China, because they couldn't provide unfiltered and uncensored materials to customers. Secondly, Google provides efficient advertising in the sense that they don't suffocate customers with advertisement and flyers and all those stuff that aren't necessary. Thirdly, Google uses an algorithm that provides results that are based on your previous searches. In other words, in order to give you relevant results, they use your previous searches, or let's say your search history, or things you usually check to give you results that most likely will be suitable to what you're looking for. Google provides multiple language options, unlike Baidu, which is their major competitor. Google provides multiple language options, unlike Baidu, which is their leading competitor that provides information only mostly in Chinese. Furthermore, Google provides the option of using your map offline, so you can download your map than use it offline, even when you don't have internet data. Lastly, Google provides more information to users in a shorter period of time. Google has always been about speed with a super fast internet service of Hong Kong. Not just Hong Kong, that is a gigabyte per second compared to United States 50 megabyte to a second. Google uses internet speed to their advantage and provide fast, dependable services to the customers in Hong Kong.
Good afternoon, my name is Fahou Soumahoro, and today we're going to discuss about how Google is adapting to and benefiting from Hong Kong. First, a multinational corporation that aspires to be successful and adapt their business in a country need to understand the rule of the game. How a country is governed politically and more important, the legal system. For this reason, Google has established several partnerships with Hong Kong, which are, for instance, the partnership with the University of Hong Kong and the Empowering Young Entrepreneur Program. The Empowering Young Entrepreneur Program has been established in the late 2013. Google launched that program to aim to boost the city level of entrepreneurship and to empower young entrepreneurs to capture the opportunity in the digital area. This year, in 2016, this program is going to be designed to empower both entrepreneurs and corporates in Hong Kong by making collaborative innovation as possible. This entrepreneurship program also resulted to the creation of a co-working space called Hong Kong Common. It currently hosts more than 60 startup companies who operating in a 30,000 square feet full. It's a democratic advantage because many companies from all over the world is going to be in Hong Kong, and that's going to help. This entrepreneurship program also resulted to the creation of a co-working space called Hong Kong Common that currently hosts more than 60 startup companies operating in a 30,000 square foot space. This creation of Hong Kong Common is going to help economically the Hong Kong country, and also is going to help many companies to gather their intelligences.
Now let's talk about developing a set of recommendations for Google startup or continued operations in the selected country, which is Hong Kong. Under the Chinese law, business operations are taken very seriously. If an individual makes less than $37,000 in proceeds, which means money obtained from an event that they hold, that automatically means they will serve jail time. A bid of 5 years or less would have to be served. It is important to understand the dynamics of foreign business and continued operations. In Chapter 1, it is emphasized that formal and informal institutions both are used when dealing with globalization of businesses. Informal institutions, which would be our country, Hong Kong, informal institutions are made up of the norms, cultures, and ethnics of that specific country. An accurate method that should be recommended for the country of Hong Kong is the institutional-based view. This focuses on the dynamic interaction between institutions and firms. This view is solely devoted to global business and the transactions in it. Now lastly, Hong Kong is considered a mixed economy. Now, by definition, a mixed economy is considered to share the characteristics of a market economy and a command economy. It all comes down to the relative distribution of market forces. Understand what kind of economy our country is and setup is very important.
And I'm here to recommend any changes or improvements my country should make in order to apply the concepts more effectively. For institution-based, pretty much came up with Google has already established a partnership with the local University of Hong Kong. So with that being said, they should be able to work together and team up to learn more about the country, so to where they could have a better understanding of how to develop their maps more complex, have a more complex map for Hong Kong as comprehensive as they do for America. Understanding the culture and what they value is an important part of shaping the success and the failure of the company. For more of a resource-based institution, Google must use its certain valuable, unique products, its firm-specific capabilities that other companies and other competitors in this foreign land may not have, saying that they're advertising, their AdSense, Google AdWords, or Google Marketplace. So Google has so many key products that they could use that could differentiate them from their competitors. They could also sell more of their Android operating smartphones, seeing that that is Google's product, also making it easier to access their different products, their maps, and just making everything more easier, seeing that they can have different languages to translate for people in the country and out, and to create a better security system against hackers, seeing that Google has had a problem with homeland hackers in this foreign land for their foreign firms. So creating a better security against hackers would also be a great change for Google.